it's fun.
Once you start, like, for example, like trophy hunting, and then you start getting some, and then all of a sudden you get new skills, new powers or something on your character, and then you go back to the regular game, and you're playing much better because of these new things you have. Yes. And then you're like, oh shit, I want more. So then you start getting more and more and more, dude.
Bro, absolutely, man. But I have found that that's like a fucking like double-edged sword as well, man. Because like it could go like both ways, man. It could either be because it definitely like makes you play the game a completely different way when you're like trophy hunting specifically. You know, you don't play the game the same way. You don't look at the game the same way that you normally would.
Exactly, dude.
But the thing, so that could either make you like really like love the game because you're like, oh shit, I never thought I could do this, but now I'm playing like this and I love it. The game it feels like I'm playing it for the first time again.
Right.
Or it could be, dude, I fucking hate this game. I'm having to spend like thousands of fucking hours in this one little intricate spot, and like once you get that trophy, you're like, I never want to see this fucking game in my life again, dude. You know?
Alright, let's do it. Yo.
Alright, what's good, EPs? How y'all doing?
Welcome back to Indicouch. I'm your host, Eddie Fernandez, as always.
And I'm your host, Vinny MC. Welcome to the chiller spot on Twitch, boys.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I would say, how have you guys been and everything, but there's no one on the chat, so...
Nah, man, but yo, we got viewers up on Spotify, we got viewers up on YouTube, man. So let us know in the chat how y'all been, man.
Yeah, dude.
What's been going on?
Today we have a very special topic. Like every topic.
Yeah, man.
Every
Interesting shit,
is
man.
Very special.
Hell yeah, man. But this one is just like related to like the average people, man. I feel like it's mostly like almost anybody can like chime in on this one, which just makes it interesting, you know?
Yeah, dude. It's relatable.
Absolutely, man. Hobbies overall, man. Like hobbies in social media, man. I mean, almost the same thing. Like I feel like a lot of people make like social media their hobby, which is kind of crazy, man.
That's true. I mean, like dude, the amount of ads I get on TikTok and Instagram on Reels, and they're like, "Are you spending all day on social media and you want to make money?"
Yeah.
Do you want to be your own boss?
Yo, dude, just the way that what else things called like pyramid schemes? Yeah, the way that they've just like evolved, man.
Man, dude. Fucking Herbalife. There's another OmniLife. Fucking shit. Amway.
Damn, bro.
Dude, I've been on OmniLife and Amway.
Shit, dude. I remember like I had like a friend of mine call me one time, and he was all like, "Yo, man, like I have an idea that I want to like run by you." And I was like, I mean, okay, kind of weird.
Never say what it is.
Okay, sure, why not? Like, right? Maybe he just wants my opinion on something. And all of a sudden, he's like, "Yo, can you hop on like a Zoom call with me real quick?" And I was like, "Damn, bro, like what the fuck is this?" And all of a sudden, bro, like I'm not only talking to my friend, but there's also some freaking like military guy who, like on the chat, and he just like introduced himself like, "Hey man, I'm like whatever. I'm from like this branch of the government of the military, but like I'm not here to talk to you about that. I'm here to talk to you about this like this new like opportunity for you, and that you can make your own money, like be your own boss." Like the fucking standard pitch, man.
Dude, same fucking shit every time. Like I've been in two. Like I've actually like participated in stuff.
Yeah.
I made like what $10, but but like the thing is like all the meetings and all the recruitment is the fucking same, bro. And they're trained to like never say the name of the fucking company because they know that as soon as you hear it, they're like, "Oh, there's a pyramid scheme. Peace out." You know, like,
bro, not only that, but they also never give you like straight answers about what you are actually doing, man. Yeah. Like, dude, I kept asking him like,
they just tell you how amazing it could be.
Yeah. Did he tell you about about like what you can be doing? They never tell you about what do you actually have to do to get get those results, man.
It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's just like selling this like crazy like fantasy like life without actually looking at the details.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking, and there's so many people into it too, but like you really have to like. It's like opening up a business, you know. You invest on the product, then you have to sell it.
Yeah.
You pay a membership. You probably, if you want to really make money, you probably have to invest on advertising, and like spend like a full-time job, like 40 to 60 hours a week, like going around selling your shit, the products you bought, you know. And it's like fucking like, it's like, dude, why don't I do the same thing with a product of my choice, of my creation, of my own, so I don't have to buy it, you know?
Right.
So like at the end, it's fucking, you're not really like being your own boss. You're just like a promoter for another company. You know?
Right. No, absolutely. That's absolutely true. And I'm really glad that you brought that up, man, because I feel like that's one of the main like advantages like of the social media like as a tool, man. Like that's one of the biggest things that it brings like to the average person, man. It brings to them the possibility of like, instead of promoting somebody else's stuff, you're actually promoting your own things. Your own almost stuff. Like you can choose to like spend money and publish it and like do like paid publications, but you can also grow naturally, man. That's what the beauty of it is, you know. And it's all about like understanding the algorithm and also just consistency. Right. Consistency is also key with this thing, you know.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like I've already used like social media as marketing device, you know. Like obviously I have the page I have right now. I don't really use it much, but like I've paid before for advertising on Instagram, on Facebook and shit. And it really works. And it's really cool because it's not like you pay and it advertises. It like asks you like how long, where, how far of a circle do you want?
Like the radius.
What age group, what gender, what are you selling, you know, like maybe do some like categories and we'll like give it to those people that are looking for that. And it's really cool, man. It's really, and this is the thing. You pay 15, 20, 30 bucks and you got fucking advertising, like full on advertising for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But if you want to fucking like put a sign on the street, big ass fucking sign. That could cost you like thousands and thousands of dollars, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. And
to have it a week on.
Yeah, and you have like no idea what kind of people are gonna be like going through and seeing that, if they're even gonna be noticing like that kind of thing, man. Right?
But dude, like for example, like in by Aragon in the big roundabout right before the park in Turia.
Yeah.
In Valencia, guys.
Yeah.
Over there's like a bunch of buildings with a bunch of signs. I bet no one looks at them. And if they were to change it, people that have been here for a while, they drive by there and it's like, oh, it's just fucking the same signs as always.
Yeah.
So they don't even pay attention, you know?
Yeah, you don't even notice when they change, man. Only, like, for sure.
Yeah, dude. But, yeah, man. Social media is cool for that. I mean, like, I feel like that's really the purpose of it. Like, kind of like advertising and exposing yourself or your product, you know, or your service or whatever.
Right. Yeah. It's about like it's about like like
networking.
Sharing, like networking in the specific like areas that you want to share, man. You know?
Dude. Yeah, man. It's cool shit. It's hobbies and social media, right?
Yeah, hobbies and social media. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, what's something of yourself that you consider a hobby? Because, like, for example, like people could say that my hobby is music, but it's not, because that's my career. So, like, what's something of yours that you consider as a hobby that you've had?
As a hobby, man, dude, playing video games has been probably my longest hobby, like, growing up. I've done it for as long as I can remember, and I've never stopped, man.
Oh, shit, man.
So, yeah, man. And then, and, like, the thing, it's, like, it's a hobby that always, like brings new challenges, man. It's always different, especially with the new games coming out. Yeah. And, dude, like, I dropped it for the longest time when I first started living by myself, man. But then when like COVID happened, dude, and it was like the best thing to fucking do, man. It must have like just game, bro, just game. And that's how I got into trophy hunting as well, man, on like the PlayStation, for example. So then I started, because I was at one point I was like, okay, I'm like, I don't want to be spending money and buying like hella games all the time. So what can I do with the games that I already got that's different? So I started looking through my trophies list. I was like, I've never completed any of these. I think I can start doing that. So I started going back through like old games.
It's really addictive, dude.
Yeah,
because like once you start like, for example, like trophy hunting. And then you start getting some, and then all of a sudden you get new skills, new powers or something on your character. And then you go back to the regular game, and you're playing much better because of these new things you have. Yes. And then you're like, oh shit, I want more. So then you start getting more and more and more, dude.
Bro, absolutely, man. But I have found that that's like a fucking like double-edged sword as well, man. Because like it could go like both ways, man. It could either be because it definitely like makes you play the game a completely different way when you're like trophy hunting specifically. You know, you don't play the game the same way. You don't look at the game the same way that you normally would.
Exactly, dude.
But the thing, so that could either make you like really like love the game because you're like, oh shit, I never thought I could do this, but now I'm playing like this and I love it. The game it feels like I'm playing it for the first time again.
Right.
Or it could be, dude, I fucking hate this game. I'm having to spend like thousands of fucking hours in this one little intricate spot. And like once you get that trophy, you're like, I never want to see this fucking game in my life again, dude. You know?
The other thing that can happen too is that you get really into it and all of a sudden you reach top. And it's like when you finish a Netflix series. Yeah, you don't know what the fuck to do.
I was like, what am I doing in my life now?
Call of Duty Mobile, that happened to me. I reached level 150 and I ranked up to almost the top. And then like every season it takes you back down on the ranking, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, dude, it was so hard to get where I was. Now like to do that whole thing again, to go even higher to the end of it. I'm already 150. It's like, I don't know, man. You know.
I feel.
Yeah, but I like that shit, dude. It's cool, man. Also, the pandemic got me into like gaming too, but like mobile games, you know. Free Fire, Call of Duty, and then that fucking Urban Drug Empire game that I found.
Oh shit! Right.
Dude, I'm obsessed with it.
Bro, the simulation of a drug ring game, bro.
We forgot the most important thing on our setup,
bro. Yeah, I also realized that as soon as we switched over to this screen.
It's clean. Everything's clean today.
Of course, man. Gotta be like all visually appealing, even though it's not even gonna show up.
Yeah.
Nice. Shit.
If I sit on this, man, I would destroy them.
Man, like a big thing that like I've learned over time is that like it's also important to discern like what you like to do as a hobby versus what you would like to do as a career, you know? And that also like ties in with like what you like to share on social media and stuff, you know? I feel like it's really important to like pick and choose the aspects of your life that you really do want to like put out there, and the aspects of your life that you'd rather just keep it to yourself, man, because that's also like therapeutic in some way, man.
Yeah, dude.
You know, like I personally learned this when I try to get into like the gaming industry. And I was like, dude, I love this. Like, I love playing video games, and I love being able to having the freedom to develop my own video games, man. But actually working in the industry was not, it was kind of like ruining my love for the hobby of playing video games itself, which is also part of the reason why I stopped playing while I was like studying like video game design. I wasn't playing like as much as I would usually do, you know?
You know what? I understand that.
It's kind of like, it's kind of like counterintuitive, man.
Professionalizing something that's your passion does take away a little bit of that heart feeling to it. Mm-hmm. Because all of a sudden you have to be practical and cold about it because you're trying to make a career about it. With music, that's happened to me a lot. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, I still have a deep love for music and I still appreciate it, but of course, like, for example, as a passion, like, as a music consumer, I like sitting down and like listening to music with really good audio system, whether it's speakers or headphones, and just like if I'm smoking, better, and just like listen to it, like pay attention to the guitar, to the second guitar, to the bass, to the drums.
Yep.
to the piano. Oh man, like the fucking keyboard did this really cool thing, and
Yep. No, definitely. I definitely understand what you're saying.
yeah, dude, and in in that sense, like I do that less often.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was younger, I was like always finding new music. Nowadays, I do that less often, and I should be doing it more often. But like, I'm busy doing other shit. For example, like the moment I started like making my own music, I started like paying attention a lot more to that, trying to be creative and writing songs instead of listening to other music.
Mm-hmm.
Or or I would like start like being a lot more critical about me and others' music.
Mm-hmm.
Which like kind of like stopped me from enjoying it a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's something that actually during the pandemic I like worked on, because like before the pandemic I was like going way too much to the professional side, and I was leaving the passion and the feelings and the emotion and the art behind.
Right. Yeah. It's very easy to. It's very like
Right.
easy to do that, man. You just get caught up in.
And it's dangerous because I stopped enjoying it and liking it, and not, and even to the point where I was like, maybe I'd been like fucking delusional this entire time, thinking that this is my thing. But then, like with some insight and also like people that love me and know me, they were like, "Dude, you're just like going through shit right now. But like you'll get back to it. You just need to like rephrase it in your head. Like
reconnect with that feeling that like got you, that passion that like got you
right,
started in the first place."
And that's when that's when I started like listening to music again. And like this is the thing too. I've always been super like the music I listen to is not today's music.
Right.
Listen to 60s music, 50s, pretty much everything 80s or 90s before. I never listened too much. I always listen to jazz, classical music, and I love that shit. And once you develop a taste for that, and you fucking are a musician, so you not just like it, but you appreciate it in very details. All of a sudden, you fucking listen to, let's say Justin Bieber. I'm gonna use an example because he's super famous. He's gotten really far, and he is really good. He's a very talented musician, a very talented writer, and I'm pretty sure he's gotta have some inputs in his productions, even though like he has his producers and whatever, but like
he actually does like work behind his beats as well.
He's there with the producers, like, and he's the creative mind at the end. It's his music.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Obviously, these people have. I mean, like at the end, Justin Bieber is not a person; it's a company.
It's a brand.
It's a brand, and like, it's a team of people at the end. But like, obviously, he's the head of it, and at the end, like, it's gotta be something that fits with him. Right. Even though I appreciate everything that I just mentioned about Justin Bieber and as a musician that I respect a lot, he's not even like a fucking pew of Mozart.
Okay.
Or Beethoven, or fucking Miles Davis, or fucking Chet Faker, or whatever his name is. But like,
I don't know. But
fucking me, or like Louis Armstrong, Billie Holiday, fucking Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett. Like, dude, those like fucking Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson's producer, and also like the producer of Frank Sinatra, and Michael Jackson himself. Like, those are people that like they really took music to another level. I don't think Justin Bieber, for example, has innovated the music industry.
Okay.
He makes pop, and he makes things that kind of already exist in the sense of like the genre of music. But Michael Jackson created something new. Mozart created something new, a whole movement of music.
Right.
He changed an era and the reputation of musicians too, because he was the first musician that wasn't an employee of the fucking emperor, but he was a fucking rock star. He was drinking, getting drunk, and partying, and being inappropriate, and talking too loud, and laughing weird.
Oh shit! Okay.
Using funny outfits.
Oh shit! For real?
Yeah, dude. And he died young, like a fucking rock star, dude. And he had a lot of haters and enemies in the industry because he was the emperor's favorite, and the other ones like worked their entire lives to be someone that's at the emperor's or the king's level of like etiquette and being politically correct and like being the right person, and being impressive and look smart and whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Like Salieri. Salieri was another composer, and this motherfucker was the emperor's musician and composer. And then all of a sudden, this 6-year-old prodigy named fucking Mozart goes and fucking plays the piano with his eyes fucking blindfolded.
Oh shit! Okay. That's crazy,
he just
dude.
Fucking knew, dude, and he was, and he didn't play like fucking Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, you know. He played like his own fucking shit. And then all of a sudden, Salieri is like, what the fuck? And then the emperor is like, this is amazing. Salieri, you're gonna fucking give him classes. You're gonna be his teacher. And all of a sudden, when Mozart was older, only a few years, man, he was already like doing crazy operas and music. And he was using techniques of composing that were illegal.
Illegal.
There's a chord called a tritone, and it's like 3 notes that are. It's like the worst combination of 3 notes that you can make. In metal, it's used a lot, and basically it's like it sounds like if it was like fucking hell music.
Okay.
And but it gives a very horror and like intensity kind of sense, and
yeah,
it's like this sound is like the bass note is like do 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 do. It's like it doesn't go well together, you know. But like Slayer, for example, like it's like dun 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 do 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 do. You know, like that shit is like.
Well, that's those notes as well.
Yeah, and it's not supposed to sound pretty, you know. But like music's got that. Like for example, like not everything's supposed to sound good. There are techniques to make it sound not good.
Yeah.
Or sad or happy. Like for example, every major chord sounds super happy. Every minor chord is fucking sad. And like, but so like he used the tritone a lot, and people used to get death sentence because it was the devil's chord.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. I've heard the term devil's chord before, but I never knew what it meant, dude.
Yeah,
okay.
Dude.
That's interesting.
Korn uses it a lot too. Like pretty much all of their chords are fucking tritones. Yeah, man.
Oh
like
shit.
He changed fucking everything. You know? That's the thing. And like when you have musicians that, I mean, like, how long ago did he fucking die? 600 years ago? 500 years ago? I don't fucking know. But he's been dead for a long ass time, and he's still, like, the most famous musician.
Yeah, he's still talked about to this day, man, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's the most famous musician. They did an experiment that they started playing Mozart to babies, right?
Yeah.
In the womb.
No, yeah.
And then, like, when they were in like, kindergarten... They would have like kids that age, and they would put them in. Never heard Mozart after born, right? And all of a sudden, the teacher goes like, "Okay, I'm gonna like do a melody, and you answer." And then and the kids, without fucking hearing it while being born,
after being
born, they knew. Dun, 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 dun. And dude, like they fucking knew it, and
dude,
it was like it. Even for that, dude, like people use Mozart for growing plants. People use Mozart for the babies. People use him to work, study,
right,
to fucking
I've heard.
You
all
want to
that,
do a
man.
presentation and a beautiful motivational speak? Fucking put Mozart in the background, bro. He's got something for that. You know?
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, man, and like.
For sure, you kind of have has like something for every occasion type shit, man.
Yeah, dude.
I see.
But yeah, man, like in that sense, like it's fucking crazy. It's fucking and to me, I sometimes think about these people, and I think, did they ever make the decision of making their passion a profession? Or were they just so passionate about this shit that as a consequence, they ended up being who they were?
Yeah, they just ended up like being able to make a living off of that as a consequence.
But not intentionally.
Yeah, I see.
Sometimes I wonder that, you know? Because like, for example, Post Malone would make music, post it for free in fucking SoundCloud. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, fucking Wiz Khalifa liked this shit. And commented. And that became fucking viral, and it was White Iverson. You know? Yeah. And from one day to another, at 21 years old, he's fucking rich and famous. And he's got fucking platinum records, triple platinums, or more, dude. And like, he in a lot of fucking songs. When he came out in the next like 5 years, he was like #1 everywhere, dude. Right.
I mean, I think that with like how like networking and like social media works nowadays, it is much more possible to like be so passionate about something that you stumble onto fandom, bro, and to fame. But like it's about like whether or not you can stay there. That's where you really have like to make a choice whether you're actually gonna commit to this and like make a career out of it, or if it's just kind of like a hobby thing, and eventually you kind of fall off. Man. That's why we get so many more what's called one-hit wonders, you know? Yeah. Or people that are famous for a couple months and then drop off.
Yeah, dude.
This week I was like watching YNW Melly, bro. I was like reading some news about him, bro. He's like a perfect example of this, you know? He's like always been so passionate about music, and like music has been his thing, man. But like his actions just kind of like fucked over everything that's kind of happened that was good for him, you know. Okay. Well, allegedly, man. The evidence is pretty damning. I don't know if do you know the story
of who?
YNW Melly.
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, he's the like South Florida rapper. Like Murder on My Mind. He dropped
I woke up in the morning, I got murder on my... Okay.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, his story, man.
Shit, that's a good song.
No, yeah,
but
dude.
He snitched himself out. Rappers fucking snitching themselves out. Like, there's hella memes about that. It's funny.
Yeah. True.
It's like, why, dude? It's like, you know, all the cops are gonna see this.
Yeah, man, that is true, actually.
It's like, chill, bro.
Oh, shit.
Go confess to the fucking police. Or maybe they want to confess, but they're like, let's do it in a cool way. If I'm gonna go down, let's go down like
as flexing, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah,
I'm gonna burn
everyone here about it.
I'm gonna be on fire here before I go to hell. A lot of people say that this is hell.
Damn, bro.
People believe that we live in hell here, and we gotta then see if we pass to heaven.
Nah, man. I'm pretty sure it can get much worse, bro. I do believe in that.
But like, then why karma?
What do you mean, why karma?
Why do we pay consequences of our actions during life if we're gonna pay it for eternity anyways?
I mean, do you know the karma? The actual definition of karma is not that. That's what it's.
Karma is balance, right?
Yeah, what has been popularized too is that you get.
Yeah, it's a negative thing.
You get you just desserts type shit, but that's not actually what it means.
Oh,
it's
shit!
Just
right.
apparently it's just like a thing of energy, man. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but yeah, it's something just like it's just like a flow of energy type shit.
Right. No. Yeah. But like the flow of energy always has a negative and a positive too, and like things flow as they should. Mm-hmm. Energy just goes to where it can, you know.
Actually, I'm curious to know what's the actual definition of karma now.
And
Man.
and that's also kind of like one of the theories of the law of attraction. Like if you're like radiating a certain kind of energy, that's what you're gonna fucking be around of. So then you attract that shit, and that's why like if you do bad shit, then bad shit is gonna happen to you.
Yeah, I mean, I see it. I see the correlation for sure.
Or if you do good shit's gonna happen to you.
I see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that, but like in my belief, it's much more about like you're obviously like there's like certain moral things that are about like doing like bad shit or good shit, but like ultimately it's about more. It's like your perspective affects like has much more to do with it than your actual.
But our perspective
like,
has to do with like our external shit.
Yeah.
Like things that are outside.
Mm-hmm.
But like.
I see.
Well, because insight is also a perspective, so I guess.
No, but you're right. You're right. You're right about that. Like the perspective how you see like your outside, like impacts or factors.
Because like for example, okay, like my perspective is not the same as your perspective of yourself. Like my perspective of you, right?
Right.
It could be very similar and everything, and by communicating, we like start having an understanding of who is the other one, right?
Right.
We come to a middle point, basically, subconsciously.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even notice it. But like inside, like who you are inside, that's different, I think, or I feel. Because like at the end, it doesn't matter the fucking perspective. I'm fucking Eddie Fernandez.
Right.
And like everyone else has gotta assume that they don't know me 100%.
Right.
And I'm the one that knows me the most.
Yeah. Right. Like, yeah, you do like you know yourself more than anybody else. That's true.
Yeah, because I've been with me my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Right. But yeah, no. When you said,
and I know my thoughts,
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And my feelings that I can't explain, for example.
Right. I mean, yeah, because those things that are like processed in like different areas of the brain, and like language and emotion are completely like different sides.
Right.
Which is why sometimes it's so hard to make a decision, man, because like it makes your brain think like if you're thinking of your brain like in one side, like you look at it one way. If you're using more like the logical side, for example, you look at it like a complete different way, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, hobbies and social media.
Social media, man.
Dude, that was a good ass fucking jam, man.
Dude,
holy shit,
that went around nicely, yeah.
Like even this fucking Todo Loco. Oh shit, Todo Loco. It's got me with the weed like.
Hell yeah, man.
Cheers, dude. Even I'm like
into that.
I'm like matching the can, dude.
Oh shit, for real. I mean, yeah, with me it's kind of just black overall.
It's like Todo Loco, bro. Fucking sponsor us, bro. Auspíciennos Todo Loco, por favor.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate the flavors though, man. Appreciate the energy, the burst of energy that you're providing us.
Yes, it helps a lot.
Hell yeah.
And it's tasty. That one's really good too.
Bro, the coconut is nice, man, to be honest.
It's like, really nice, but the thing is, I like, out of the soda flavors, coconut is my least favorite.
I feel, man, but every other
lemon
flavor
is my least favorite, but then
man, every other flavor that's like not like the no sugar flavors are like way too sweet, you know. That's my thing.
Producto 100% español.
Hell yeah.
This is like such a Red Bull rip off.
Red Bull. I mean, you mean like the name?
It's already Toro.
Yeah.
You know, you already got a bull.
For sure.
And it's like, instead of red, it's like Crazy Bull.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's basically the same.
And it's got a bull on the logo. Obviously, it's just a face,
right.
But like, but still, sponsor us. We love you.
Yeah, but if you're being realistic, see,
I'm down for generic Red Bull,
dude. But you see, like if you're being realistic, man, and you're looking at what the strategy is, man, it's like it has its pros and cons, man. Like, you know, the company, with like, by establishing something like Toro, which already has like a subliminal messaging that reminds them of like Red Bull, like the Red Bull, which is like already like a big ass brand. It already gives like the reader like a good impression, right. So it comes at a good flavor, but at the same time, you have to, like, when you do this, you have to understand that you're gonna always be seen as like second to the main like brand. You know, you're never gonna be the main, like the top brand in the market.
Right.
Because you're always going to be like a follower.
Yeah.
And that kind of branding is hard to get through with a company, you know? Which is why it's like it's much more important to like begin with showing your like unique identity. Points. Yeah, like your own kind of characteristics and what you're bringing to the table, man. Like, dude, personalization
always been key in my head, and I'm so glad that, like, and thanks to you, dude, I've been meeting so many people that think like that, and I love that. Because like it's hard to find people like that.
Man, yeah, absolutely, yeah, I understand, man. It's difficult to find people that like understand that there's like different concepts of thinking and there's different like ways of doing something, bro.
It's just like to do that, you gotta be creative, and to be creative, you gotta be able to like get out of your square, get out of your comfort zone in your head, and like in the real world too. Experience things, feel things. You gotta feel your things. Maybe things you got bottled up. You know, when you want to be an artist, you have to. I mean, it's all about it.
Yeah. And so find a way to express it, man.
Yeah, like, and if you want to do business, you always gotta do that. You también. Got this Spanglish. But you gotta do that too. You gotta be fucking creative because you gotta do something that's not there. You gotta make it the closest to like unique, you know, like to be one and only. And the more you get to that, it's like obviously we all have influences because like we have references of what we would like our shit to be, you know, life in general. Yeah. But then we make our own conclusion of a mix of information.
Exactly. Yeah. Like you collect the influences and you kind of like combine them into your own way and you put it into your own practice, man.
Right.
And dude, because of like social media, social media. Because of social media and like and social networks, we are now like you can now also appeal to like the exact type of people like individually that would also like appreciate this, man. And so you allow us to create this community where like you actually do all understand this, man. All understand like and feel the same way.
Yeah, dude.
Which, as I say, man, you know, I kind of realize it works both ways, man. Good and bad, man. I can definitely see how that can go both ways. The joining of communities where, like, it just everybody thinks alike.
No, because, like, this is the thing. Like, we're still very different people. We have, like, the same ambition, the same, like, interest in the sense of, like, goals and, like, what we picture our goals to be. You know? Similar, not the same, obviously. But like we're all from different countries, from different experiences, from different families, from different cultures, from different languages, from different everything, dude.
Right.
And like that's super important.
Right.
And we're all
you're right.
in a place that's not ours.
True.
Except for like one of the guys. You know? So like that's fucking cool. We're coming back to take Europe.
Shit, oh yeah, you're talking about like our situation specific, man. I see that. No, but you're right. Yeah, that is true, man. That is true.
And Sucre.
Yeah. And Sucre. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's a vibe.
Dude, good playlist, man.
Hell yeah, man. This is a good choice.
Can't go wrong with 70s rock.
Oh yeah. If you're watching this on Spotify or YouTube, man, like you can't hear it, but just trust me that it bops, man. Bangers.
dude. And I grew up like my teen years in Northbrook in Chicago, and I think I've told you.
Yeah.
That like in that area was where like a lot of 80s classic movies from the US were made on.
Oh
Like
shit! Yeah, I think
like
you mentioned.
teen high school movies,
Alright. Yeah.
Um like 16 Candles, Breakfast Club,
Oh shit!
this like this dude Day Off, the like what's
Yo,
the
Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
yes.
man. Dude, hold up. Yo, I think you told me this before, but still, I'm still fucking as impressed as the first time. Hold up.
In that
Yo.
area, yeah.
Yo, it was in the neighborhood from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, that's fucking amazing, bro. That movie's fucking trippy as hell.
Yeah, dude.
Love that movie.
Yeah, man. A lot of fucking shit is from there, dude, and like.
Might watch.
So like, dude, like really, like that area is fucking cool as fuck, man. And like, if you look at the schools at how they wear in like in those movies, they're the same fucking buildings, bro. I went to one of the schools that they use in one of those movies, dude.
Bro, that's
dude.
Shit. Wait, like, did you watch the movies like while you were in the school? And then...
yeah. I mean, like not in the school, but like being.
Yeah, I was like studying there, man. Yeah. Like, did you figure it out? Like, cause that must have been trippy as hell, man, to see that, bro. Like,
I mean, I was told before,
mm-hmm.
So like I expected it, But
so you already knew it going in,
right? But like they don't use the same school for all of the scenes. I think maybe they use the school for some like big area scenes.
Yeah, it was like.
But then like the set where like the movies are, maybe the scenes and shit, maybe it's not in the schools, or sometimes.
Right. No, yeah, like individual locations. Like sometimes they also build their own sets, like to make it look bigger and stuff, on the inside.
Right. But like, yeah, man, it's fucking cool,
dude. That's trippy as hell.
And also, like, it's cool because like every Chicago movie, like I see, like I know exactly where they're at.
Man, I feel I feel the same. Like I feel the same about like Shanghai, man. Like I seen a couple Shanghai movies and I was like, shit, dude, I know what you're talking about, man. Like recently I watched like a Tomb Raider movie, bro. I don't know fucking know which one it was, bro, but it was the one with it was called like Pandora's Box.
Okay.
And like I didn't get to the end of it because to be honest, it was way too shitty. It was a shitty movie, but like I do remember like there was a point where like they had to go into they had to like they were in China and there was a delivery in Shanghai and they were like it's in the flower pagoda, and as soon as I heard that I was like, bro, it's gonna be the Yuan Garden, I bet. And then like they flipped it over, they do the pan, and it's this fucking garden that like they have like a big festival like every Chinese New Year, for example, which was recently, by the way. Like they have like a big ass expedition over there, and there's a big ass famous pagoda, man.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah, dude! It's trippy as hell, man. Seeing that place, man.
That's crazy.
It was cool, man.
Like, do you consider collecting a hobby?
Collecting, yeah.
Like for example, like I used to collect VHS, cassettes, CDs, records, and like stuff like that. You know, that shit was cool, man.
Of like anything specific or just like in general, just.
Well, it was mostly just like I would try to like every time I went to a record store, I would just like try to find like the coolest one they had at the moment in my taste, and just get that. But like I had different shit and sometimes like for example, this one guy I knew gave me a box with a bunch of records that he didn't want, and
that's cool.
And he had it in his garage. Some of them were ruined, but like most of them I was able to clean them. But there was a bunch of random shit. Like there was the Wall album. There was a Black Sabbath album. There was a fucking Metallica album. But then there was like a Disney album, a Looney Tunes album.
Oh shit, that's
like,
cool.
With soundtracks and stuff like that. And then there were like even some albums of like some records it was like audio, like talking or something. You know, like not even music.
Like somebody reading a book or somebody like actually giving a speech or like a monologue.
Like maybe interviews and stuff like that, or yeah, almost like a podcast.
Man.
On record.
The OG version of a podcast, man. Just you buy like a vinyl and you just like put it like so like the freaking what's it called, like gramophone.
Wait, am I high or the camera is moving and dropping?
Bro, holy shit! You just no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Dude, shit, you tripped me out there for a second, but I'm pretty sure it's not, man.
I'm just gonna like press it. I don't want no accidents. Nah, yeah, it's good. It's still in the same place even when I pushed it. Yeah, okay.
Good.
Okay, cool.
That's true, man. Right.
What were we talking about?
Yo, I was about to say, man, what the fuck was we just talking about?
No one's watching, dude. To tell us, bro.
Come on, yo, Chad, help us out, man.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna post this motherfucker. I have the link on my bio. It's in my link tree.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask actually if you added the bio for the Indicouch podcast. Mm-hmm. Is it like also for like on the QR for the like that you giving out the cards?
I didn't go pick them up yesterday. I'm gonna go on Monday.
Oh shit! Fuck. Yo, dude, we always talk about like finding something to like do as like a punishment for like forgetting what the fuck we were talking about. Hell yeah. Oh, Brad.
I hope my family doesn't see this. My grandparents have been asking me to send them the link.
No. That'd be funny. Just be like, yo.
I'm gonna like download it and like cut all the parts where we smoke.
Hell yeah,
and like son was like, here, you have it so you can watch it without internet.
you don't gotta.
They're not gonna understand anything though. Cause like I mean like they understand English, but like not how we speak it. You know.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I've also wondered like, man, if somebody.
The music stopped?
Oh shit! Yeah, it did. Man, hobbies and social media, man. Hobbies and social media.
You know, I've had many hobbies.
Actually, yeah, dude.
Let's
talk about like some like quirky ass hobbies that you like try to pick up, man. Anything?
What's quirky?
I don't know. I guess let's say something like out of the ordinary, man.
Okay.
You ever try to grab some like different hobbies?
I've tried like woodworking, but like hand
carving.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's pretty cool.
But like it was something I did rarely. Like I had a knife or something. My grandpa also always had a bunch of tools of whatever, so like I could use them. And but like I would just be walking around and grab a stick and cut a piece and start like carving it.
Yeah. Damn, bro, that's cool. Like making individual like idols, or what'd you make?
I don't know. I would make sometimes like I would try to make a pipe. Sometimes I did a couple.
Shit, all right, that's cool.
But I would use them a couple times and then throw them out or give them out. But stuff like that, you know. I tried that's like I've tried to like done some sort of like weapon, like a knife shaped or something, you know, or an arrow, you know, and just for the heck of it, you know.
Yeah, just see what it is, see if you could make it, like see if you could design it. Yeah, I mean, get it. Dude, yeah, man, dude, designing is fun, dude. Like, I find that, like, as an enjoyable hobby overall, bro. Like, designing just all kinds of things, man.
Yeah.
It's such a, like, yeah, like, it's just good. Like, once you kind of understand how to, like, the process of it, you can basically apply it to, like, any kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, it just opens up all kinds of new avenues, man. Especially if you're, like, creative and you're just, like, exploring, like, different ways of, like, different ways of doing things and, like, showing how you feel, you know? It's kind of like that.
Yeah, dude. It's cool, man.
Mhm.
Here, I've done snowboarding, skiing, downhill, mountain bike. Uh, I like hiking a lot too.
Mm.
Uh, I like I love cooking. I really, really love cooking. All kinds of food,
Man,
all types of cooking.
I could never get into cooking, man. Like, I mean, it's cool, but I never really enjoyed it as much,
love
I
it,
guess,
man.
man.
But it's like, for example, like I think I got that from my grandma,
Mm.
and like my mom got a little also taste of cooking in the sense of like my grandma too. My
Yeah.
mom taught me a lot of things too, but like my grandma's always been like super picky and like high standard for her food and
Mm.
like how it's cooked, if it's well made, if the ingredients are good,
Yeah.
blah blah. Blah. And like so like there was always that standard.
Yeah.
So like when I moved out and started living on my own, like I didn't just cook like bullshit, you know.
I feel you, yeah.
Yeah, I mean like
Learn to do it
always
right, man.
sometimes you do, but like because you don't have time or you know like whatever.
Right.
But yeah, man. But cooking, I love cooking.
Yeah, no, but dude, no, it's definitely like it's important. I feel like it's important, like especially like anybody who goes to like live by themselves, you need to like know how to at least cook decently
It's
well,
a
man.
basic human skill, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's for sure.
For survival.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like, do you know how to eat?
Bro, yeah, it's legit. Like it's like one of the like the minimum, the least things you could do for yourself,
Yeah.
just to like treat yourself well. You know,
Mhm.
like actually make yourself like a good meal.
Yeah, dude. And at the end, it's simple mathematics.
I'm more like science. I mean, yeah, science is mathematics for sure.
Yeah.
And I'd say, yeah, it's like about like the chemicals and the combination of spices and shit, you know? Definitely a
Quantities,
science, yeah.
timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And some experience.
Yeah.
For
A
sure.
lot of practice and fucking up.
For sure, dude. For
Dude, like in the
sure,
pandemic,
dude.
I learned how to make bread. Still not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of like professional bakers were like, dude, the last thing I like actually got to like my skills to the top was
Mhm.
bread. Like just bread in general. Like
Mhm.
it's fucking hard to. But like I tried a bunch of times, fucking up, dude. Like
Yeah, man. Dude, there's
it's not like it was fucked and you couldn't eat it. It was still like good, you know.
for sure.
But like it wasn't what I wanted.
Mm-hmm. Dude, no, I feel, man. Dude, there's this one dish in particular that's like my favorite to make, man. Like this is called like a chicken stroganoff. And
Okay.
like, dude, I've made it so many times, yeah, like for so many years now, man. And it's like, it's pretty good at this point, but like, I just cannot make it to the point where like I remember like it tasting it like when I was younger, you know, like when my mom makes it, for example, man. I just cannot get to like that level, man. Like, and it freaking bothers me every time, bro, because it's been years.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah,
But yeah,
dude.
man. One day, man.
That
One day
happens
I'ma
to me
get
a
it.
lot. Like my grandma, she cooks like to this day like excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And I love her cooking, and I try to like recreate things that she's made,
Mm-hmm.
and like they're good, but they're not as good. But then again, there are things that I can cook that I do better than her.
I feel.
But
I feel.
that I taught her how to make.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, like Mongolian beef or like sweet and sour, like pineapple chicken, you know, or
Nice.
like some like that Peruvian dish I told you about, the like that's like it's lomo
Mm-hmm.
or filete.
Mm-hmm.
Is that steak? Filete?
Yeah, I think so. Filete. Steak.
Filete. Lomo.
I think so. Yeah. It's like a. Yeah, like a fillet is like a slice, right? Like a slice of the big piece. And you kind of like this, like sideways.
Right, filete is like a slice of lomo, technically, I think.
Yeah, and lomo
It's like the
is
back.
like
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Steak, tomatoes, onions, French fries and rice and cilantro, dude.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah, dude.
Elite,
No,
bro.
when it comes to grilling meat, bro, then now we're talking, bro. Like, hell
Oh no,
yeah.
this is wok.
Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
cool too. Yeah, that's
It's
cool. That's
Peruvian
cool.
because like Peruvian has a lot of like Asian influence. I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
in Chile, at least, like the sushi and Chinese food, like
Mm.
both Japanese and Chinese food that we eat, are
Yeah.
like filtered in Peru.
Oh
Like
damn.
they
Okay.
make their own version, and then it comes, and then it went to Chile.
Damn, that's cool, man.
Yeah,
Cause
dude.
like I know that like like it's like there's like a ranking for like countries with like the biggest like Asian or Japanese like population outside of Japan, and it's like Brazil and it's then Peru, man. Like that's like 'cause there's a massive like colony
Right.
that got like
Right.
moved over there, especially like after World War II,
Mm-hmm.
like in that era. Man.
Dude, I love food.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other reason I love cooking, because I like my like because of my grandma's thing. Like I learned how to like taste food. You know.
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
And there's like and like when you learn how it's what it means, you're kind of like let's try to make it to see how it is, you know.
Dude.
And that's how it became like more of a hobby to me. Even like when even like I've talked with my grandma about this a lot. Like it's hard for us to cook when it's just for ourselves, for us, like and for no one else.
Yeah, for sure. I get it. Like, I feel like when you with somebody else, it like gives you that incentive to be a little bit more creative and like try different things.
And you're kind of like motivated to do it really good because you like care about this person, you know?
Yeah.
Because like you know,
I
I
get
mean
it,
like
yeah.
most people don't cook just for anyone. You know, you're cooking for a friend, maybe whatever, you know, like a family member or like a significant other or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, but like in that sense, uh, like it's cool, man. I love cooking.
I get it, man.
When I cook for myself, I'm more simple. You know, once in a while I'll cook something cool. You know.
Yeah.
But it's more because like I gotta eat. You know, I don't want to die, so like.
For sure, man. So you just like to eat.
Yeah, starving to death does not sound fun. So.
No,
but like, if I were to eat with someone, dude, like I would like cook something cool. You know, like something. It's like, because like if I'm gonna cook for you instead of us going out or you eating your food, like might as well do something that's we're not gonna get somewhere else, you know, like Peruvian food.
Yeah, something different,
you know?
man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I mean, there's Peruvian restaurants here, and you can get that dish actually.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, we should go one day. It's fucking nice, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
But it's a little bit expensive.
Yeah.
Like for 2 people, it's like 50 something. It's not too bad, you know.
I mean, how did if the meal, as long as the food is worth it, you know, that's
it's 52 with like starters and then like 2 main like plates.
Yeah.
And like drinks and stuff.
Hell yeah, man. Sounds good, dude. But I'm glad that you brought up like the food and like going to eat, man. Because like although like cooking is not like something that I particularly enjoy, eating I do find it a hobby, man. And like I've seen it, see it, yeah, eating, man. Like and I'm saying like not just on like an average like day to day, but also like when you travel, man. Like I find it like more and more like that it's an important part of like understanding and like being like immersed in the culture, dude. When you actually like try cultural. What they're eating, yeah, dude. Like it gives you like crazy insights on the culture, man, and like their actual life, man. What they experience on a day to day, you know.
Right.
Hell yeah, man. It's insane, man. Like sometimes you find like some crazy things that you never expected, and like not only as a food but also about yourself, man.
Yeah.
The other day I was having a conversation with actually with like Mattia. Shout out to you, homie. I don't know if you're watching, but what's up, man? About like paella, dude. He went to eat paella, and they had they asked him if he wanted like with snails, and
Okay.
he was like, nah, dude, it's gross. And I was like, dude, yeah. For the longest time, I also thought the same. But like I actually tried them, and it's actually fucking fire, dude. And to be honest, I probably never would have tried it unless like it was actually like presented to me in like a dish that I was like going to eat, that I was interested in eating, dude.
That's
It's like
that's cool.
yeah, man.
I mean, like I'm the type of person that like don't knock it till you try it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And there are things that like I've had to like struggle with myself to actually try it.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously there are like natural rejections, sometimes to something,
Mm-hmm.
and that's super also like unique to each one,
Yeah.
But then like if I tell you like I don't fucking like that shit, is because I've tried it.
Yeah, for sure.
And more than once. Because, like, maybe the first time I tried it, it wasn't prepared right or something,
Yeah.
So, like, I always try to give it, like, 2 or 3 chances,
Yeah.
Especially if it's, like, rare food that you don't eat always,
For sure, man.
Like, some seafood and stuff, like, there are things that I know for sure that I personally don't like it.
Yeah.
And I understand that maybe most people like it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them maybe not so much.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand it because it's the most like, let's say, weird looking kind of like meat, like kind of like beings and like meat that we have. So
right, but
like,
like for example, I don't like squid or like octopus. I don't like it, and most people do like it.
Yeah, man. I personally like love it, dude. It's so
super
good,
popular, dude.
Hell yeah,
like
dude.
Everywhere.
Hell yeah, man.
But
it's like one of my favorite like street foods, like being out in Asia, man. That was like, it's phenomenal, bro. It's amazing. Dude, but like yeah, like about that, yeah, there's like very few things that like I've been able to like completely reject and like not been able to try, type shit, man. Like on 2 occasions I was offered like grasshoppers like to eat.
Okay.
And also like to try, and also like scorpions, man. And I was like, I could not like get myself to try it, dude.
Oh, okay.
And at some point I do feel like I want to go back and actually give it a try, man. But like
I don't know, man. I wouldn't, man.
Shit, I know, man, but like I don't know, it's interesting, bro. It's
why would I eat
like
the food of my food?
Just because it's like a delicacy, man. It's an experience,
Really? Nah.
I mean, it's an experience, like the whole eating thing, man.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, it's just like I don't know, man. I just like.
It sounds kind of weird, but hey, man. I mean, don't mock it till you try it, right?
It's not FDA approved. I don't know, man. Unless it's actually a psychedelic trip, I'll go.
Oh man, yo, dude, but it's funny as hell, dude. Because I remember, I don't know if I told you this before. I was in this big ass like Chinese market, and like think of it like, so all these like random like stalls selling fuck, what was it? Like scorpions, what is like those little bugs that make silk, like silk bugs,
okay,
stuff like that. And a bunch of seafood. We had like starfish and stuff like that. And like this one little kid goes up to this one stall and he buys this massive black scorpion, like this freaking big, dude. And it's just him like on a stick. And he starts like licking it like it's a lollipop, right? He's just like it's a popsicle type shit. I mean, he's like, dude, and then all of a sudden, dude, I turn around and like he put his tongue like in between the scorpion's like clippers, and yeah, I seen it. There's been a minute.
What's
there,
up, bro? Say hi in the chat.
How you doing, bro? Man, dude, the scorpion actually like bit down on his tongue, and he had his tongue stuck, like, and he was just like. Like stuck with the scorpion here, man. It was the funniest shit.
God, dude.
Oh yeah, bro. He was like yelling with the scorpion, like with his tongue stuck, man.
Dude, it's not meant for us to eat it.
I mean, it was dead, man, but he was the one that like put his freaking tongue like in between the Scorpion's claws, you know.
And then muscle memory
like,
press.
Yeah, I think so. Like something like that, man.
I mean, like I've seen that shit happen. You know,
Yeah.
you know, like when you, I don't know if you ever like hit a bug enough to like split its main body in three pieces.
Yeah.
But like the legs are still twitching and moving.
Yeah. Especially among like
exoskeleton.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Bugs like that. Bugs that have an exoskeleton for sure. That happens a lot.
Yeah, because like it's hard to destroy them. So like most of their body's still like their nerves are still like working. Yeah,
but plus like their joints like work a different way than ours. It's kind of like it's almost like a liquid system, and it can still like jerk even though there's not receiving any like input from the brain. You know.
Yeah, it's like just about, it's like a reflex.
Yeah. It's also why like spiders and tarantulas, especially like when they die, they go into like this what is called a death crawl, where they literally crawl up like this.
Yeah,
it's because of like the way that the like the liquid works in their joints, and it essentially starts to like go away, and it like the liquid essentially prevents the joints from staying like this, because this is like the natural position. Like with the liquid like pumps like fills up the little like blood vessels essentially, and it's what makes the joints like to go like forward, you know.
Dude, you
it's
know,
kind of crazy, dude.
I had a cousin that like, well, he's always been he's a scout, and not like gangsta scout. Like,
no, I see. Like a wood scout. Like out in the woods. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
And like he always liked insects and stuff, and he had a insectario.
Oh shit! All right, he had
his own, and
that's cool, man.
And he would like catch the bugs and everything.
That's cool.
Yeah,
man.
And he knew a shit ton about them and stuff, and he had some bug pits and stuff. Like, dude, I had another cousin that had a tarantula. And one day we woke up and it wasn't in its cage.
Ooh, shit, bro! Like I would love to have a tarantula, but that's
I told you
one of my biggest fears, bro. That is straight up one of my biggest fears, man. Like there's no freaking way I can get near one of these things, man. Like
I mean, like I'm glad we found it.
Yeah,
but like this is the thing, like at least. Like, okay, I was scared because it wasn't my pet and I wasn't used to it, right?
Yeah.
And it's a big ass fucking spider. It's not like your regular spider that you step on.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's
a big ass fucking spider.
It is like an arachnid, but it's a different family.
Bro, but like,
how'd you find it, bro? Yeah,
we saw it on. We were like on the first floor of the house.
Yeah.
And it was like coming down the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we saw it, and then they put it back. You know?
Yeah, he caught it. Yeah,
but like,
crazy shit.
I was glad we found it because I was actually worried that it was gonna like die or one of us was gonna step on it or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
I was actually worried because it was like shit. I don't want to kill my cousin's pet.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's a tarantula. It's not just any spider. Like it's still cool. I don't care how scared I am of it. Like. Respect, you know.
It's a cool thing in itself, bro.
Yeah,
it's a cool animal, absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Plus, there's some beautiful species.
Yeah, but I, it's like, dude, like as soon as I saw it, I was like, "There's not any moment I'm gonna move out of this chair, and I'm gonna wait till my cousins put that shit away." We were like sitting in the kitchen, like eating breakfast or something. Pretty late. It was like summer break.
But like, did they handle it, or did they have like a catch cup ready?
No, they handled it.
Oh, okay.
My cousin was cool with it. Yeah.
Do you know what species it was? Because there must have been like a really chill one.
I mean, most tarantulas are pretty chill, dude.
No, not most, bro. No, like there's different types of tarantulas, bro. There's like new worlds and there's old worlds, man. It depends on which area the tarantula comes from, but it also depends on the tarantula itself. Like each tarantula has individual personalities, but each individual species also have like very different personalities, man.
I don't know. I didn't know that shit, but like all I know is that like most tarantulas I've seen are fucking chill as fuck.
I mean, I feel you, man. It's because like a lot of it takes a lot of confidence as like a keeper to like go for like an old world tarantula, as like their venom is more like much more potent, and they are a lot more aggressive, man. And that's like usually like the African and like Asian spiders. Those
Okay,
are the
yeah.
more like aggressive
But this
ones.
is fucking Chile, dude. We don't have any of that shit.
I feel you, man. I feel
Dude, in
you. I feel
Chile,
like
the worst spider that exists in Chile is like this big. Like, I
mm.
mean, like the body is like this big, but like with its leg is like this big.
Uh-huh.
And if you were to like really stretch all of its legs out, it would be like this big maybe.
Mm.
But like they're like really skinny on its legs and just like a not small but not fat body.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was kind of aggressive, and it's called araña de rincón.
Uh,
And these bitches they'll kill you.
oh shit, for
Yeah.
real? Damn, okay. But then they're not like tarantulas, they're like true spiders, right? They're actually spiders.
Yeah, they're like this big, and they're like
Mm-hmm. They
they're
spin
black.
webs, right? Like they live in webs.
I mean, like they call that araña de rincón because they tend to like put webs on the corners behind furniture and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, yeah, but that's like a true spider behavior, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they come out in the dark at night.
Mm-hmm.
But there's these spiders, for example, that are even a lot smaller. And the thing is that like these spiders will they jump.
Okay. Oh, jumping spiders, man. Yeah.
And like they're little yellow,
Yeah.
black
I
and
know what you're talking
yellow. Yeah. Okay, so like these motherfuckers, like they eat all the bugs inside the house.
Oh, cool.
So then, like other spiders and some other like bugs that eat other bugs won't go in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Because the house is fucking like clean, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like spiders can actually be handy, provided they're not like one of those like completely deadly.
Yeah,
like,
and
ones
they'll
that-
eat the deadly ones' babies.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I didn't know that, man. I mean, it makes sense because they're very like opportunistic, man. They'll eat anything.
And like the jumper ones is kind of like they're kind of territorial. They like they're a lot, but it's not like you have like a shit ton in your house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, for sure. I see.
If you have a big ass house, maybe there's like two in a farm. Because like in the city, you don't see them.
That's true, man.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, dude, like in the countryside where like I grew up with like my grandparents, like it wasn't really as much. There were spiders, but there weren't really like any kind of like pests like that. Like the biggest concern was it was like toads and like frogs, like poisonous frogs, and that we had a lot of. Especially because there was like a big pool like in like the front, so like especially like at night, they would just like come up from I guess like the lake that was nearby and just kind of like dive in the pool, man. You always see them like swimming around and stuff.
Yeah, dude.
And like
shit.
Yeah, dude. Like although they're not harmful to like humans for the most part, they they would like poison the dogs, man, when they would try to bite it. For example, like I had a little wiener dog, man, and he tried to bite one of those. And like he got like complete like mouth infection, man. His mouth like got like swollen like this big. It was crazy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, dude. My parents had to like rush into the hospital, man. Like to the vet. Yeah, to get him checked out, man. It was insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. But like also like as a kid, like me and my cousin would like grab like plastic bags and just put them in our arms and just like go hunting for the toads, you know, and just like start grabbing them and like put them in the bag, like swing them around and like toss them over the fence, dude. Like that's how we get like rid of the toads, because like on the other side of the fence there was it was just like a bunch of crop fields from like the zoo of São Paulo.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like raw crops, so they could just like climb out of the bag and like walk into the crop field, you know. Yeah, man. So it was
if they survived the fall.
Yeah, man. I mean, for the most part, they survived it because the next day they were never like in the bag. You know, the bags were just left there. You just pick it up like afterwards.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. But it's true.
Fucking animal, dude. There are these bugs that we called tábanos.
Tabanos.
Or there's many ways we call them too. There's well, whatever. They're kind of like flies, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but they're like a little bit fatter and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And like these motherfuckers are the most insistent and annoying bugs in the fucking world. They don't bite.
Okay.
They're not dangerous at all. But
Alright.
they'll just like be fucking like coming at you, and you're like, fucking, like they come back and they come back and they come back, dude. They're annoying as fuck.
Alright.
And they only come in through the second 2 weeks of January and the first 2 weeks of February.
Alright, so it's like end of summer
Right.
type stuff.
No, it's middle of summer. Summer is December to March.
Okay, middle of summer. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So like me and my cousins would just like fucking hunt them.
Yeah.
And what we would do is like we would just like do a bunch of shit with them. But like one of the things we would mostly do was stick a match on its butt and light it and let them fly away.
Oh shit!
And you would see them struggling to like fly up,
yeah,
and like getting away, and all of a sudden,
it's
like it pops like a popcorn.
Oh shit! Wait, it's like what's it called, like a firecracker.
Yeah, almost. Yeah. Or sometimes we would take like one wing off.
Mm-hmm.
And they would try to fly and just go in circles.
Oh man!
And then we would do the same. We would like sometimes put a match and take a wing off and see it go in circles until it pops. No, we were only like that because like we went to like a beach house during the summer with the whole family that they paid all together for our shit, you know.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like these bugs like were like annoying us for the first like I don't know week and a half. And after that, we were like, all right, we're fucking done. You know, like, this is war.
Yeah, no. For sure. This means war. This is serious now, bro.
Yeah. Like, dude, like, at this point, we were, like, teaming up with the fucking mosquitoes, dude.
Bro, dude, there was one time where, like, me and my cousin, like, we saw this wasp, dude, and it wasn't, like, doing anything or fucking around with anyone, but we were just, like, let's catch it, dude. So then we caught it like in a little cup, in like this plastic cup, and we started like fucking around with it, like shaking it, like or like dropping water and like shaking it somewhere, getting it wet and shit. And then like my cousin for some dumb reason he just like opened it up to like take a look at it like properly without like it being inside the plastic container. Bro, it was like immediate karma, dude. He just opened it, the fly just went zzz, the wasp just went like zzz, boom. Bah! Like right on his forehead and then flew away, dude. Like I saw that shit like it was in slow motion, bro. It's like I got a first row seat of that,
dude.
bro. And it just like fucking like
the
wasp itself. It was like it was like the body was like this big, and then the butt would have been like this big extra.
No,
yeah, bro. And it was like this like purple thing. Yeah, dude. Yeah, bro. Dude, my cousin he had like a freaking like butt coming out of his forehead, bro. It was freaking hilarious, bro.
Oh my god,
dude. Man, it was insane. Like I've never seen karma be so instant in my life, bro. You know?
Right. Oh, dude, I've seen a lot of instant karma. Myself, I've had a few. I can't remember any right now, but like I know that I've experienced it. I feel it.
Yeah, dude, that feeling marks you. You know?
Yeah. We were just talking about karma.
Yeah, we started off talking about karma when we started this podcast.
You know, like a lot of the fucking activities that we've been talking about. I know that like a lot of people are like actually professionals at that. And like it's crazy because like you said and you mentioned, and I don't know if it was during the podcast or before, I don't know, but like you said something about like when you gotta like there's a line between like making it professional or just keeping it a hobby.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, man, don't lose your train of thought.
No, yeah, no, like in that sense, like it's like for example, like my profession is music, which for like most people is just a hobby.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, this shit fucking grabs my attention. But like it's like a lot of the things that we're mentioning too is like professionals, like cooking and everything, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what's the hobby that might be something that you would want it to be a profession of yours?
Well, I mean, currently, like, this is it, man. This is definitely like one of the big things that I wanted to become. I wanted to become actually like at least monetized in some way, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. At least, or
So
at
like
least become
podcasts and video and
hell yeah, man. And, yeah, and content creation, like creation of like my own content essentially.
Right.
And yeah, I want to be able to manage my own brand. I would be interested in managing like a brand for other people as well. Is also interesting, like especially for like a start a career type thing.
Right.
But the ultimate goal.
I mean,
is to,
dude, you don't need to
like,
have one girlfriend. You can have many.
That's one way to look at it. Yeah, for
That's
sure.
what my grandma always told me, dude. I swear to God, dude.
That's absolutely one way to look at it, man.
I could even ask her right now and she would tell me, dude.
I mean, you're not wrong there. You know what I'm saying? You're not wrong there.
I'm actually going to ask her. But yeah, I'll get an audio of her one day.
For sure.
Like the first time I dated a girl, she was like, I think my cousin one day was like, "Hi, you like this girl?" And it wasn't my girlfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "No, dude, I have a girlfriend." And like my girlfriend was like, "So you can have two, have all the girlfriends you want." Oh my God.
For sure, why not?
Then people are gonna clip that out of context, and it's me just like, dude, have all the girlfriends you fucking want.
Yeah, you're gonna start a movement like that, you
right.
know?
Eddie's a misogynist.
Out of context.
Well, girls have all the boyfriends you want too.
There you go, works both ways, you know?
Just be honest about it, though.
For sure, man. Don't lie about it, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. Command respect.
Honesty is freedom too, dude.
Absolutely.
You completely get rid of any fucking like repercussions of your lies.
That's actually true, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. You like own up to all your shit, and it completely like goes like the weight is off of your shoulders, man. It's onto like it's out of you, man. You don't gotta worry about
it.
Yeah. For sure.
That's how it is, man.
Hell yeah.
It's like if someone were to like insist on me working on something that I know that I'm bad at, I'm gonna be like, all right, dude, if you really want it, I'll do it, but like I'm gonna fuck it up, bro. And they're like, dude, fucking do it.
I mean, at least like, you just gotta be honest about your skill set. Be like, yo, it's not my area, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not
it's like
expert
if someone
at this,
was
you
like,
know?
dude, I need you tomorrow to be the captain of my fucking ice hockey team. And I'm like, dude, I can't. I'll be on the floor the entire time.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm gonna get run over, man.
Yeah. Give me 2 sets of protections because I'll fall my ass off a million times. You know?
Shit. Oh man. Shit, bro. Honestly, like I've been really into ice hockey lately, man. Like watching ice hockey has become a new hobby of mine, dude. Nice. It's been fun, dude. It's hella fun. I don't even understand all the rules 100% yet, but it's fun to watch, bro. Like I like it a lot. Yeah.
Trying to think of hobbies.
I'm trying to think of a team. Man. I've been trying to like see what kind of team I'm gonna start.
Blackhawks, bro. That's the only team.
It's the only team that matters. Yeah.
Dude, hell yeah.
I feel.
Dude, we got the best fucking horn, bro.
Here. But yeah, man. When you mentioned like your, I don't know if you said your cousin or your friends having like a vivarium of like lizards and stuff like that, man. But yeah, when I was I remember like when I was a kid, man, like
Mm-hmm.
hella young, I used to go like into this like like into the like the fields that had like patches of grass and stuff, or like into like the houses that were still under construction and were still just had like wild grass growing all over. And I'd like search for like grasshoppers and different like types of animals that I could find there, and I would just like put them into like water bottles or different kinds of containers that I could find, dude.
Nice.
Like shit, man. Like I was that kid, man. You know, the kid that was like obsessed with being like, yo, I wonder how they're gonna survive in here, and I would just like put them
Some
in
Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
Yeah, dude, never killed any of them, man. But I did make the mistake of putting like a freaking I don't know if it was a tarantula, but it was definitely like a big ass spider into a container where it was just fucking like grasshoppers and a slug, bro. And dude, as soon as I dropped the freaking spider in there and like flipped it, dude, the freaking grasshoppers went like ballistic, bro. They went,
my God,
dude. They started fucking bouncing around the container like it was a fucking like they were fucking bullets, bro. Just
Oh shit, bro.
and the spider was just like stuck like at the bottom. It was really, and the slug was just there like on the side, like not moving, dude.
Oh my God.
And like eventually they all stopped like at the top, and you just saw like I just saw the spider like slowly creeping towards like the slug, and you just want to like. And then you can see like the slug like slowly like deflating type shit, man. Like
Holy
it was
shit.
yeah, bro. Like I was kind of stupid, man. I didn't really think things through. I was young, man. I was young. I admit it wasn't my best moment, you know.
Dude, I remember.
But yeah, that was the first time I saw like nature, and I was like, damn, bro, nature, you scary, you know.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, like it's
Can
like
you go
normal
back to
to
yeah.
It's like normal to have like a little bit of that feeling. I feel a little bit, not like Jeffrey Dahmer level where like it was like a fucking obsession. Like a little bit of it. Like for example,
the curiosity about how
like
it
going
worked,
hunting, fishing. You know, I think it's like
Mm-hmm.
I think it's okay. I mean, like obviously, like if someone doesn't want to do it or is not interested, even if it's a kid, and like if I were a dad.
Mm-hmm.
And then my kid was like, "No, I don't want to do that shit." It's like, "Alright, cool." You know.
Yeah.
Whatever. But like, if they want it, like, I think it's not bad. You know.
No, yeah, it's an experience, man. You gotta actually experience like nature, man.
Yeah, dude.
And it's interesting as hell, man, to see how it works, bro.
Yeah, dude. And it's not necessarily to like grab whatever you hunt to like. It's to eat it, you know. Just fucking kill the animal, you fucking skin it, and then you get the organs out, and then you fucking cook it, and it's fucking tasty.
Mm.
And
I feel.
I would fish a lot.
Mm.
I never hunted anything big.
Yeah.
You know, it was just like rabbits and shit like that. You know.
Mm. Man, I've gone fishing. Like never actually like killed took it home to eat like a fish that I took. It just kind of like for sport and then put it back. But never hunting, man. Like I don't know, man. I have no idea if I could do it, man. I often think about it, man.
Not even a rabbit.
As like sports.
No, to like eat it.
Yeah,
because like if you're gonna shoot a rabbit, you're gonna kill it.
Yeah, exactly. And then of course, like I would have to do something with it. Like it wouldn't be to waste, man. Shit, man. I don't know, man. I mean, I guess it would be interesting to experience it, to see what it's like.
It's not like it's gonna blow up
in
in blood.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know?
It's not that. It's the actual idea of
killing it.
Yeah, killing it without me actually like. Of course, like if I was like starving and I needed to, then that
without
you
needing it.
Yeah, without the necessity.
But then you're gonna
necessity of it.
Eat a dead animal anyway. Just someone else kill it for you.
Well, yeah.
Like there's rabbits in the American Donut.
For sure, man. Yeah, there are rabbits in the American Donut. Yeah.
No, yeah, but I understand.
It goes back to that thing. Like I'll eat it when I'm hungry.
Right.
And I guess yeah, if we're doing like a thing where we're going out into nature and like no food, then there's no choice, man. You gotta catch the meat and kill it, man. It is what it is.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I feel that.
Yeah.
I mean, like my uncles were kind of like, dude, let's go hunting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, you're going hunting. And it's like, okay, let's go hunting. Mm-hmm. Or let's go fishing. It was mostly fishing though. Hunting was like once or twice. Fishing was like a lot. And it's nice. But like most of the fish, if they were little, let go, you know. But if they were like big enough to like actually eat and everything, like we would catch them.
Yeah.
But not too many either, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And just whatever we needed, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And if it was a big one, just that one was enough, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember the first time I caught a fish, like one of the ways to do it, which is not the best, but like at that time I was a little kid and that's how my uncles used to do it. You grab a rock and you kind of smash the head, but not smash it, just like knock him out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it stops like fucking going like this,
flapping. Yeah.
Yeah. But don't mash the fucking like skull and stuff. Just knock him out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I caught my first fish, and like I like took it off of the hook.
Yeah.
And my cousin grabbed it off my hand and just fucking.
Oh shit! Dude.
We were little kids though, like
yeah,
you
no,
know,
I get you.
like,
But then he was like, holy shit, bro! I just smashed it for shit.
I was like, really, dude?
Oh yeah. I mean, you got the job done, but I guess it's kind of ouch. Must have hurt.
Yeah, dude.
Must have hurt.
Yeah, I want to show you something.
All right, let's see what you got.
Wait, you heard this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not this part. This is a classic in Latin America.
Okay.
This one.
Yeah.
It just reminds me every time of this song. What's playing right now?
Mm.
Okay, now watch this.
Mm.
One of these nights. And it's the same chord progression.
Okay. I didn't see it, man. I did not notice it, but alright.
Here. Watch this. Like, just remember this. Here. It's this. Right? That melody.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? How's it going, bro?
Hey.
How you doing, man?
Here's this
over
part.
here analyzing a couple songs. Hope you like it.
Y yo estoy aquí.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
I see what you're saying. That's cool. Okay. Interesting, man.
Does it go in Daily Zoom Bale?
Dale?
No, it's B. Bale. Oh, Dailies?
Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Dailies?
What's up, Dexter? You alright? Yeah, I think you just gotta look over here, man. Yo.
Dexter.
Yo, you gotta put some music on, bro. Because you changed the music.
What's Dang Gang? Yeah.
Not sure what that means. Not sure what that is, bro. What's that? Hell yeah. Nah, bro. Yeah. So, anyways, today we just out here discussing, hobbies, social media.
Yeah, those are the
Chilling,
20 topics, but we just talk about anything, man.
Hell yeah, man. What kind of hobbies y'all got, man? You do anything interesting, man? Anything different?
Our sound is low. Here, let me...
You mean like the music or the actual mic? No, turn the music up. Yeah, no, turn the music up. Like, actually turn it up. And look on the mixer. Yeah, look, down. There, put it up. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Is it fixed now, bro? Can you hear it better?
Ooh la la la.
Or were you actually talking about the mic, man? Like, which one you mean?
Yeah, maybe if we get closer to the mic. Like, maybe if we get closer to the mic, you hear us better.
Yo, no, too much, like ASMR, bro. Nah. Just like the song, oh, nah. Hell yeah, man. Glad you like the music.
Okay, but like if we're here, do you hear us?
Yeah. All right, bro. Good shit. Appreciate the feedback, man. Thanks, man. Shit. So yeah, man. Yo, today we talking hobbies, bro. You got any interesting hobbies you want to share, man? Shit. Us personally, we out here with a podcast, man. Like this is like a new one.
We're the men of many hobbies. We do podcasts, music videos. We do parties.
Pretty soon, event planning, man, coming up.
Yeah, dude. I play chess. Nice.
Chess, bro. That's cool, man.
That's cool, man. I wish my family would have told me to play that or interest me into playing that.
Man, I feel, man, chess is something that I've always I respect a lot, man. Yeah. But I've never actually looked into it myself to actually learn the rules, man.
Right.
But I always respect a lot, especially the people that are actually understand it properly, man. Like them, okay. But yeah, I don't think it's something that I plan on picking up myself, man. It's similar to card games, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I could never get into card games, even during digital ones like Hearthstone or Gwent, for example, from The Witcher 3.
Okay.
It was hard. It's hard to get into actual just card games.
Card game. I like card games. In Chile, we have this card game called Carioca.
Okay.
And it's basically you have different levels, different rounds. The first round you gotta have two, three of the same. Mm-hmm. Two of those, and then the second round you gotta have three of the same, and then a 4 scale.
Okay.
Then the third round it's 2 scales, and then 3 of the 3, and then so on, until at the end you do
So wait, is this with a special deck or just
each one of you has 12 cards in your hands.
Okay, but it's the regular poker deck, for example.
And you
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you take 1 card each turn, and then you drop 1, 2 each at the end of your turn.
Alright.
And what you gotta do is you gotta get those things that you're getting. Mm-hmm. And once you got him, you gotta put him down. And once you put him down, let's say you're getting 2 of the 3 of the same. So that's 6 cards, right? Yeah. So once you have those 6 cards down, you still have another 6 cards in your hand. Mm-hmm. The winner is the one that gets rid of all the cards in your hand. Okay. So how do you do that? Let's say you have 3 of 3 and 3 of 5, right?
Yeah.
So you get more 3s and 5s, and you start putting them down each turn.
What do you mean you get more 3s and 5s? There's only 4.
You play with 2 decks.
Okay, yeah. okay. That's important information, bro. You're not so feeling what the hell? There's only 4. There's only 1 3 left, man. Is that 1 of each number left?
Yeah. It's 2 decks.
Okay. I see.
And then you you can do that, but you can't put more cards down aside for the 6 that are down.
Yeah.
Until all the other players have put their 6 cards down.
Okay.
Until then, you gotta wait. But the cool thing is that, let's say, for example, it's 3 of us. And you and I put our cards down.
Yeah.
And I have a 3. I have a 5. You have a 6, and J, whatever it is.
Yeah, Jack.
A Jack, yeah. So now I can get, while we wait for the third one to put his cards down, I can get Jacks
and whatever your other card was, and then 3 and 5. And if I get those 4 cards, because remember, you're taking and throwing, and throwing.
Okay. Okay.
So like each turn you go seeing if you have any cards to put down.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he goes down, then it's my turn. Take 1, put all those fucking cards down, and then bye. You know?
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Shit, bro. Honestly, like I'm so terrible with like remembering the rules of like card games, man. The only ones I've actually been able to remember are like drinking games, man. That's the only ones I've actually like stuck to memory, like committed to memory, man. Which is ironic
they're
because
proof.
yeah, bro. Like it's fucking ironic because like I tend to then like not remember much of the night after. But, you know, that's like details, bro. Details.
It's usually a good sign.
No, yeah.
But
Shit, no,
I like poker
yeah,
too.
No, it's cool, bro. It's cool.
I play poker, and I play Uno. I love Uno.
Yeah, Uno's fun, dude. Uno is
I like
definitely
dominoes too.
Shit, dude. I haven't played dominoes in years, man. I kind of forgot
I like
what
Monopoly.
the actual rules are, man. But yeah, Uno's cool.
I like Monopoly too.
Dominoes, I mean. Monopoly, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Being a top G, you know, becoming a billionaire.
Pluto, man. Pluto's fun, dude.
Yeah.
Pluto's fucking fun.
Yeah. What other board games?
The classic board games. I don't know, man. But to be honest, I've also never been a big fan of board games, man. It's been like video games or nothing kind of thing for me, man. Like I played them on occasions, but like not much, man. It was mostly just video games. Trying to think. Yeah, man. Like aside from Monopoly, I mean, I played a little bit of Risk, man. You ever play Risk?
No.
Yeah, it's
I
like
think
it's
so,
like
maybe.
a strategy, like a strategy like war game. It's interesting, man, because it gets you to like think and analyze. It's like an analytical kind of thinking, man. It's cool, but also like never really got into it that much, man.
I feel, man. I'm trying to think. I can't think of any other games, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of hard to talk about social media being this high. I've been trying, like, the entire time I've been conscious that we're, like, forgetting that part of the topic. And, like, I'm trying to find a way to, like, include it back in the topic, and I haven't been able to.
Yeah, I mean, it's like come up, like, again and again a couple times, you know? But, like, yeah, I hear you, man. I understand what you're feeling. It's kind of difficult. Oh, shit.
Love this song.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Get the money. Get the money.
Dollar bills, yo. Classic.
Yeah, we're talking about iconic beats, man. Hell yeah, man. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, man. But anyways, hobbies and social media.
Hobbies and social
media, man.
I mean, I know that, like, I've seen, before I brought up the fucking record things, like collecting,
Yeah.
because I follow a few pages that, like, these guys just, like, post, they post fucking, like, they record the records on audio.
Yeah.
And a video of like, just the record player there, you know? And they'll post it on Instagram and YouTube and everything.
Yeah. I know
And it's not their own records. They just like collecting them and recording them and showing them.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah. And on Instagram, for example, they post each song, you know? On YouTube, they might post like the whole video, you know?
Yeah. Of like the whole like just the record playing in the video and the audio. That's
Right.
cool, man. That's really cool.
And it's cool because like all of a sudden you're like listening to music, but like the record's got like a quality it's never been replicated, you know?
Yeah, it can be recorded digitally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Legitimately.
like in that sense, like listening to that shit gives you fucking chills, man. It's weird. It's the
Mm.
frequencies it has just like gets to you in a different way, man.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it's lovely.
That is cool.
Yeah. It's nice. I like my grandpa got me into that. He has like 150 records.
Damn, bro,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
That's
And he's
that's a
got,
big
like,
ass collection, bro. That's
Hella
cool.
good like speakers and sound system, and like he's got one of those like old school record players that are like that you plug it into this other thing that was like a radio thing, and then another thing that was like a cassette player, and you had like the whole fucking thing, and then the big wood speakers. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's cool, man.
yeah, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. In fact, like
Shit, that's
the
cool.
first recording ever of myself, like that I recorded myself, was on that shit because I bought some blank cassettes
Okay.
and I could plug in my microphone.
Oh,
So I put the
nice.
microphone up to my mouth, and the guitar was loud enough to be heard. It's a little bit softer than my voice, so I would, like play guitar and sing.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, dude.
That's cool.
But then like I never saved those things. My grandpa probably hasn't. But like, cause it's on cassette, you know, like. But he like I didn't like it because like I was a kid, and then like when I reheard it, you know, like it's like fuck, this sucks.
You gotta start somewhere, right? Like you have to give it a try, man, to know what it feels like for sure.
But like I hear my voice of a kid,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, that's me. What the fuck, you know?
I get it, man. I get it.
Yeah, dude. And besides, like my voice is through the years is more like in tune and everything, you know. So like hearing my voice from like I don't know, what is like 10 years old, 11 years old. It's fucking crazy. Oh, I hate this song. Sorry.
Whoever loves this song, I respect it. I just like don't like it myself.
Nice. Definitely a step up for sure.
Yeah.
I like the other one, but this one's a step up for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I just don't like that artist.
No
It
stress.
cringes me. I don't know why, man. But like whatever. I have nothing against them as a person. It's more like the music. Yeah.
No, but seeing as we've been down for like 2 hours now, I was gonna suggest that maybe we wrap it up.
Alright, man. Yeah, dude.
Keep things kind of sweet and short, man. Don't want to get the episode like too long.
Alright, man. We didn't even hit the bong, bro.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, we can still do that. Afterwards, you know, we still got time. We got time.
Alright, well, yeah, man. Follow us.
Hell yeah, man.
Guys,
Yo,
follow us on TikTok, on YouTube, and here.
appreciate all y'all for tuning in. If y'all got any suggestions on topics that y'all want to hear us talk about or you want to be discussed, like please let us know in the comments down below.
You can
It's
like.
been a pleasure chilling with us.
You can. Actually, here. Let's try the fucking.
Oh, there it
Follow
is,
this-
man.
Oh shit.
Follow this
if you can.